Day, folks. I just want to wish all my United States friends a happy Thanksgiving weekend. We had ours already, so not much doing there. It was good turkey too. I hope you enjoy yours. I want to get into today about this migrant compact that's being signed by Trudeau. And you know I'm serious because I have papers, well, 2 pieces, but they're important. So I was looking over the migrant document, the migrant compact document, and what I've noticed is all rights are being given to these migrants / refugees and none to us. As you know, they've reported that in the booklet that the refugees and migrants get when they come here, tells them they don't have to respect our rights, our human rights. It's an option, okay? Now I'm going to read this document too. Well, a couple of parts I wrote down out of this document. One, the main thing is that it's not legally binding. So once we change governments, and we will change governments, this can be pretty much ignored and thrown out the window. So we have to get Bernier in 2019 going. Woo woo. Okay, so it says, refugees and migrants are entitled to the same universal human rights and fundamental freedoms, which must be respected, protected, and fulfilled at all times. However, migrants and refugees are distinct groups governed by separate legal frameworks, okay? Only refugees are entitled to specific international protection defined by international refugee law, which I'm going to be downloading and going over that because I think there's a lot more being hidden in that wording. This global compact refers to the migrants and presents a cooperative framework addressing migration in all its dimensions. Basically, I'm getting the feeling that they're coming over here thinking they're taking over, okay? They don't have to respect our rights, but we have to respect theirs. Now, how is that fair and even? It's not. Nothing about the UN is fair and even, okay? They're fucking full of shit. The UN is just the globalists, and that's all it is. Okay, here's the human rights part. Now, this part is controlled and probably written by Saudi Arabia, who are the worst human rights abusers on the fucking planet. I can't think of a country. I don't even think Somalia, because I don't think they have a government. I think that country's been at war for like forever. The Global Compact is based on international human rights law and upholds the principles of non-regression and non-discrimination. By implementing the Global Compact, we ensure effective respect for and protection and fulfillment of the human rights of all migrants, regardless of their migrant status, across all stages of the migration cycle. We also reaffirm the commitment to eliminate all forms of discrimination, including racism, xenophobia, and intolerance against migrants and their families. So, the basics is they can show intolerance to us, but we can't show it back. We're being squeezed here, people. Well, not this, the document that I put the link for down below is a blueprint for our demise, okay? That's how I'm seeing it. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that that's, there's probably better people who could read this shit better, but what I'm reading is they don't have to respect our rights. As you see here, their respect of our rights is optional, okay? Now, this is in the migrant refugee book they get when they come here to immigrate. I guess it's the immigration manual or some stupid thing. I'm going to be downloading that too because I want to see if they fuck with the FGM, which is female female genital mutilation. It's FGM. But I see they're protected not only here, but they're protected by UN rules. So basically the UN can make any fucking rule they want, and we have to agree to it because of this stupid douchebag signing this fucking thing, okay? I'm only glad it's not legally binding, but of course the TPP is legally binding, and fucking Trump got them out of it with a signature, okay? So I don't see anything as legally binding once the government's changed. I know I'm going to be voting for Bernier 2019. Yes, Bernier 2019. Did you know he's running? And, you know, I really see this whole migration compact as it's a way of cornering us and taking over our country. Because what's going to happen is they're going to come in here, we're going to have to respect all their little stupid rights, and they can trample on us. But they're going to get into our government, and that's the worst case scenario, is them. You see, the whole point, I've always known that you have to be a Canadian citizen to get into government, but now that's not so. That's been changed, and I think we need to change it back. Because I don't want non-citizens or people who came from another country, were born in another country, doing anything to do with our governments. And I'm sorry if you're from another country or whatever, but you know what? Canadian citizens are the only ones who are entitled to be in government. That's how we keep our country, okay? Look, this fucking Singh douchebag, he's only going to care about Indians. He's not going to give a fuck about any other people, not blacks, not whites, not Asians, only Indians, okay? Why do you think no one's voting for him? I mean, he's probably got the lowest support rate of any NDP I've seen in probably my lifetime, okay, since I've been following politics. And he is a douchebag. Trudeau's a douchebag. But I told everyone that before they voted him in. I said, do not vote this little douchebag in. He's going to be he's going to be bad news, and no one would listen. And now we're stuck with this douchebag who's got a complete full government. Okay. Stupid Canadians. Anyway, I'm going to get deeper into the subsections of this migrant compact thing. I want to get the human rights, UN human rights documents and stuff. You know, it's the way it's worded. They make it sound good. They make it sound like, oh great, they're going to come over here and everything's going to be fair. No, it's not going to be fair against us. Okay, it's going to be fair for them, and they're going to enjoy all the social programs. They can walk right over the border now and start bossing you around, and you can't say fucking shit. Okay. Myself, I'm going to be doing some jail time. I'm going to be punching these fuckers out. And I don't give a shit if I'm in heels and a miniskirt or not. They're getting punched out. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm not controlled by the UN. You know, Canada might be, but I'm not. I'm my own sovereign person, and no one's telling me what the fuck to do. No one. I don't give a shit. So I'm going to be downloading the other parts of this bullshit fucking document. I'm leaving the link for the whole document below. You can download it on Word. It's all available in different languages, Spanish, French, all that stuff. Basically, it's a 32-page piece of shit is what it is. It's basically saying you get nothing, but you have to bow down to these fucking refugees and migrants, okay? That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna be ball batting them or taking a hockey stick to them or something. I will not bow down to anybody, okay? Okay, maybe my boyfriend one day, but that's a different story. But no, I just, you know, it's fluff garbage, and I won't adhere to it. So Trudeau's the one signing it. He can fucking adhere to it. I'm not. He doesn't speak for me. He's not my prime minister. He's Canada's prime minister, but I didn't vote for him, so he's not my prime minister. And hopefully we can get Bernier in. Go Bernier, go Bernier. And we got to get all this shit reversed. Trudeau has gone crazy. The man is literally crazy, okay? The Soros tells him jump, and he says, how fucking high? And that's how it is. And I'm not okay with it. I don't think any of you are going to be okay with it when you read this document. It's really bad, okay? And understand, I speak layman English. I read layman English. But this is all pretty much in layman English. It's not in like Canadian typical government paperwork. I get something from the government. I usually have to get my sister to read it because I get lost. Herein, thereby, whereas. Go fuck yourself. Just give it to me in English, for fuck's sake. But anyway, I'm going to sign off from this video because I'm starting to boil over. My blood's boiling, and I don't want to be seen like this on camera. But, you know, it's something you all should download and have a look at. It's very against us and very pro-migrant and refugee. And, you know, if it was going to be even keel, I really wouldn't mind as much. But it's not even keel at all. It's basically, they're pushing us to the ground and going, you better fucking do what you're told, or you're fucked. That's what they're doing to Canadians, okay? Any color, anyone, I don't care if you came from another country or not, that's what they're doing to you for these Muslims, okay? And they're not even just Muslims. These are radically political Islamic fucking douchebags. Barefoot, fucking stinky, fucking douchebags, okay? And I'm not okay with them, and I don't, as soon as Bernier's in, I want them to fuck out of here. This is bullshit. I will not put up with their shit, and like I said, I'll probably be doing some jail time, because I'm pounding whoever fucks with me. I can tell you right now, they're not throwing me off a fucking building. Well, that's not going to happen. I think what they want to do is take over every country. And the only one they can't is the U.S. because the U.S. won't sign it. There's a bunch of other countries that are pulling out of it. I have to get a list of them, and I'll include that in the second video. You can consider this the Migrant Compact Part 1 video. I'm going to be covering more of it. I want to have time to read it. I only had time to read like a page, basically 2 pages, and I was just like, holy shit, I gotta get writing this shit down. It's like I don't have my computer in front of me, so I can't read none of it to you. But so I wrote down what I found to stand out, and you know, if you want to go over the rest of it, it's in layman English. Like I said, you can read it. It's not a, you know, it's not a hard document to read, and it's not a hard document to understand if you have a good understanding and you can read between the lines sometimes, because they do hide things between the lines with how they word it. Like I said, they package it up in this nice package to make it look like a really good deal. But once you've bought it and you open that package up, you've got a dog turd, okay? Basically. So anyway, I'm going to give a shout out to all my subscribers. I want to thank all my new subscribers who've joined in the last few days. Thank you very much. I'm honored. And I'm glad to have you here. And I want to talk to all, shout out to all my viewers as well. You know, haters and trolls. That's what you get. And you know, have a great day, people. Don't let this get to you too much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.